Fletcher Brown with another artist video blog at KIX96country.com. Our guest today, all the way from Nashville, Tennessee, please welcome Mitchell Tenpenny. How are you, Mitchell?
Good, man. How you doing, Fletch? Thanks for having me.
Tenpenny is a very interesting name. Is it Tenpenny or Tenpenny?
It's 10 penny or 10 penny, whatever it is. It's just like 10 penny, 10 cents. 2 nickels, dime, whatever. I've heard it all.
Oh, absolutely. All right, now you're actually from Nashville. Like, you were born there, right?
I was born and raised in Nashville. Been there 25 years.
Really?
Yeah.
So you come from, actually, your musical chops are well earned. I mean, not even more. They're almost a birthright. Your grandmother worked for Sony Publishing, and
yeah, she was president there for about 25 years. Taught me songwriting at a young age, and I fell in love with it. She introduced me to some people at the time, Curly Putman and Bobby Braddock, when I was real little, and they wrote He Stopped Loving Her Today. And I remember the first time she told me that, they wrote the song and not George. I just assumed when I was little that, all artists wrote the songs.
yeah.
But when I found that out, I just thought that was the most fascinating thing in the world. And I was like, this is something that I really would love to do someday, is write songs for other people. And then as we just kept writing, just caught the bug to want to play more and kind of do it myself as well. So.
Now you play guitar.
Yeah.
But you play more than just guitar. You're actually schooled in a number of different instruments.
Yeah, I mean, she taught me that too at a young age. It's way cheaper on demo calls if you don't have to hire anybody to play everything. So started picking up, everything else and just learning how to put together a whole track by myself. And yeah, man, it's worked out really well since. I can do the whole demos myself and I don't have to hire anybody or do all that. It costs less for my publishing company for me, so it all works out.
Well, you listed some of your major influences, everyone from Brooks and Dunn to Justin Timberlake. How does that feed into that varied an influence? How does that feed into your musical process?
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. I've always been very groove oriented anyway, and that's where the pop music comes into it. But I mean, country is definitely what I grew up in. So I love soulful voices and soulful singing, and I love the old country stuff and even the new stuff. Like I said, Brett Eldridge, he's got that cool soul voice. But I love anything with a good feel, man. Anything with a good groove and just a good melody. I'll listen. It doesn't matter.
Well, now the single is Black Crow, right?
Yeah.
The album EP, what you're working on, it's due out this year.
Yeah.
But right now, Black Crow is actually available on iTunes.
Black Crow is available on iTunes, as well as they just released the video 2 days ago. So that's on YouTube. And yeah, man, we're loving it. We've had a great time playing it, and we're excited about it.
Is that one of the songs that you've written or co-written on the album?
I did. I actually co-wrote it with the guy who's going to play guitar with me today, Brad Clausen. He was just one of my best friends and a roommate through college. And yeah, we wrote probably, I think, 6 or 7 songs on this record together.
Right on.
And yeah.
So what is Black Crow about? What is it song?
It's just about, a girl that, steals your heart and runs away and, just kind of playing with you, kind of playing with your mind. And actually, we wrote it, I was walking out of a class one day and I heard a girl on her cell phone talking to her friend about her boyfriend, and she said, like, he's a thief on the loose, he's running off of my heart. I thought that was really cool, so ran home, started writing this song, and Brad comes in from class, and we just finished it up, and it ended up becoming the single.
All right, so one more question. What is The Voyage?
The Voyage, yeah, actually, this is a really cool opportunity and experience that we got to do together. We met a guy named Alex Oliver through a roommate that we had in college, who was his brother, and he owns a video production company based out of Knoxville. And he's always had this dream to kind of take a long river trip and put your cell phone down and just kind of, reconnect with life. And over the years, just kind of, oh man, it was incredible. And over the years, he was able to get the sponsors for it, and he asked us to come aboard and play music and just be, there as friends. And yeah, we went 1,000 miles from Knoxville all the way down to the Gulf of Mexico into New Orleans, and we put our phones up the first day, locked them out for 3 weeks, and just when it got dark, we'd pull over on the side of the river and camp, and man, it was just an experience. And the thing is, like, we didn't know everybody going into it, and I probably would have never have gotten to know them had we had our cell phones, because we'd have been in it. But it was just such a unique experience because you're forced to interact with people on a whole different level, and it really changed our lives. Of course, we got off, turned the phones back on at the end of the trip, blew up, and it was like,
because then you had to go tweet about it.
Yeah, right? Yeah. Then you got to go.
Like, this was such an awesome experience. I got to Facebook this now.
Absolutely, but yeah, that was awesome. We really enjoyed that. It was a great time to just slow down and reconnect.
All right. Well, if our listeners want to find Mitchell Tenpenny online, where do they find you?
I've got a Facebook, just Mitchell Tenpenny music. We got a website up. It's Mitchell Tenpenny, but with the number 10 instead of TEN and then Penny. And also Instagram, it's 10 Penny. Same thing with Twitter.
All right.
Yeah,
So Mitchell Tenpenny, the single is Black Crow. It's available on iTunes now. Do you have a target date for the album?
The album is released April 28th.
All right, so look for it there. Be looking for a live performance Mitchell Tenpenny is going to perform elsewhere on our site. We'll have a video for that. And Mitchell, we appreciate you being here today. Make sure you come back and see us, okay?
Absolutely, man. Thank you very much.
Right. Mitchell Tenpenny on KIX96country.com. I'm M. Fletcher Brown. Out. We'll see you next time. Another artist video blog at KIX96country.com.